Welcome back to our channel. Today we'll explore something that might appear small but carries remarkable influence: silence. In a world overflowing with chatter, distractions, and endless debates, true quiet has become rare. Yet silence is anything but weakness. It is strength, wisdom, and power. Let's uncover how and why. 1. Silence deepens. Understanding when you stay quiet, you actually listen. And genuine listening leads to learning. Think about it. When you're speaking, you're only repeating what you already know. But in stillness, you absorb what others can teach. Imagine being in a room full of accomplished people. You talk less, observe more. You notice their mindset, their habits, the mistakes they avoid. That silent observation becomes a hidden advantage, the real power of quiet. 2. Silence avoids needless trouble. Often we talk when we should remain calm. We react, we argue, we defend, and later regret it. Silence grants control and the space to think before you answer, or to choose no answer at all. Picture someone insulting you. Anger rises, but you pause. You stay silent and walk away with peace while they lose their hold over you. That isn't weakness, it's wisdom choosing calm over chaos. 3. Silence signals. Confidence. Insecure people often over-explain and talk too much. Truly self-assured individuals don't need to prove anything. They speak with clarity, pause when needed, and earn the deepest respect. During a job interview or a meeting, the person who speaks steadily and isn't rushed commands attention. Their quiet presence speaks louder than a long speech. Silence can be the sound of self-trust. 4. Silence sparks. Self-reflection. Sitting quietly without music, phone, or distractions lets you hear your own thoughts, your hopes, fears, and authentic voice. That's where transformation begins. Goals take shape. Healing starts. Great minds, from ancient sages to modern innovators, often credit their best ideas to moments of stillness. When the world grows noisy, step into quiet and you'll hear your inner guide. Part 2. Practicing the power of silence. We've seen how silence is strength. Now let's make it a daily habit. At home, at work, and in personal growth. 1. Strengthen relationships. Quick reactions create conflict. Instead, breathe and allow a pause. If a friend or partner is angry, silence gives space for emotions to cool, protecting your bond and letting love breathe. 2. Stay powerful in arguments. People often raise their voices to win, but the strongest person is the one who stays composed. Remember the advice: when angry, count to 10. If very angry, count to 100. Silence makes you unpredictable and shields your peace. 3. Boost focus and creativity. Quiet moments allow your brain to sort ideas and dreams. Many artists and entrepreneurs begin each day in silence. Even 10 minutes of stillness can open new mental doors. Silence is a workshop for ideas. 4. Heal emotionally. We all carry pain or regret. Talking can help, but sometimes healing needs stillness. In silent reflection, emotions rise and gradually settle. Your heart finally whispers, "I'm listening," and true recovery begins. 5. Build inner discipline. In a world full of constant noise, practicing silence trains your mind. Try brief daily pauses, silent meals, or quiet walks. Over time, you'll notice sharper focus, steadier emotions, and wiser choices. Part 3. Silence and leadership. Quiet individuals often become remarkable leaders. They don't shout or seek attention, yet people trust and follow them. 1. Silent leaders listen first. One of the most powerful leadership skills isn't speaking, it's listening. Silent leadership in action. Example: Picture a large company meeting where everyone is eager to sound clever. In the middle of all the chatter sits one person quietly listening, taking notes and observing the room's emotions. When that person finally speaks, their words are precise, calm, and insightful. That's the true leader. People follow wisdom, not noise. And wisdom thrives in silence. 2. Calm under pressure. Great leaders face deadlines, criticism, and conflict. Loud leaders yell and blame, but quiet leaders stay steady. Example: imagine a team losing an important game. The coach remains silent and focused, showing no panic. Players draw strength from that calm presence. His stillness communicates a powerful message. Stay steady, we'll recover. Quiet courage builds trust. 3. Leading through action. Silent leaders don't boast about what they'll do, they simply do it. Their results speak louder than any speech. Example: think of a manager who never brags and avoids long talks, yet every project under their care succeeds. Hard work done quietly earns deep respect. Silent action creates powerful influence. 4th, masters of observation. Constant talk can blind you to details. Silent leaders notice what others overlook. Example: in a circle of friends, the quiet one often senses everyone's mood. Who's sad, who's pretending, who's genuine, without a word. Their focus on understanding, not on being heard, leads to sharper decisions. Silence sharpens the mind like a blade. 5. Speaking with intention. Quiet leaders choose words carefully and speak only when it counts. Because they talk less, people listen more. Example: picture a teacher who rarely raises her voice. When she does, the class falls silent. Her words carry weight. She doesn't talk to fill space. She speaks to create meaning. In a noisy world, silence draws attention like a magnet. Closing part 3. So if you feel you're not loud or showy, that might be your greatest strength. Silence doesn't signal weakness, it reveals wisdom, strength, and natural respect. Part 4. Silence and self-transformation. Changing yourself doesn't require big announcements or noisy declarations. True growth happens quietly. Most people talk about change. I'll start a business. I'll lose weight. I'll become a better person. But transformation begins not with big words, but with silent discipline and daily effort. 1. Hearing your inner voice. Modern life is full of constant noise. Social media, opinions, endless chatter, making it hard to hear yourself. Sit quietly without your phone or distractions, and a gentle inner voice emerges. You're not happy in this job. Stop trying to please everyone. You're meant for more. Listening to that voice is where transformation begins, and silence makes it possible. 2. Building powerful habits. No great life is built on one dramatic decision. Success grows from small daily actions done quietly without applause. Example: someone rises at 5 a.m. to read, write, and exercise, sharing nothing online. 6 months later, their life is transformed. People ask how they did it. The answer is simple: steady silence and discipline. Noise shows desire. Silence shows the work. 3. Improve without announcing. Telling everyone your plans can feel like progress, but it's often an illusion. Real progress is silent. Example: one person declares, I'm going to write a book, but never starts. Another says nothing and writes 1 page each night. After 6 months, the quiet writer holds a finished book. Let your achievements speak for you. 4. Recognizing what must change. In silence, you start to notice your own patterns, complaints, wasted time, quick tempers. That awareness is the first step to growth. You can't improve what you refuse to see. Sit quietly and ask yourself, why am I stuck? What do I need to release? Which habits hold me back? These hard questions need a quiet space for answers. 5. Silent progress is strong progress. A tree that grows slowly and silently becomes the strongest. It doesn't seek attention, it simply grows. Deep roots, sturdy branches, reaching higher each day. Likewise, you don't need to impress anyone with quick wins. Work steadily and silently, and in a year you may be unrecognizable. Not because you made noise, but because you evolved. Closing part 4. Friends, if you truly want to change your life, don't chase applause or attention. Don't announce what you plan to become. Simply become it, quietly and steadily with inner strength. Part 5. Silence in relationships, speak less. Understand more. Now let's see how silence can actually strengthen our connections with others. We often believe more talking fixes problems, yet silence can communicate far more. Used wisely, it brings peace, love, and deeper understanding. 1. Silence enables real listening. Most people listen only to reply, not to understand. They hear words while planning their answer. But when you remain quiet and truly listen, something powerful happens. The other person feels heard and valued. Example: a friend shares their troubles. You don't interrupt or rush with advice, you simply listen. In that quiet presence, they feel comfort, not because you solved the issue, but because you gave them space to express themselves. Sometimes silence is the most healing gift. 2. Silence calms. Conflict arguments often become a contest to be right, raising voices and tempers. Choosing silence isn't running away, it's stopping the fire before it spreads. Example: someone says something hurtful. Instead of reacting, you pause, breathe, and stay quiet. That pause can prevent the fight from escalating. Later, when everyone is calm, you can speak with kindness instead of anger. Silence in conflict is not weakness, it is wisdom. 3. Silence reveals hidden clues. Quiet observation lets you notice body language, tone, and unspoken feelings. You learn not just what people say, but what they mean. Example: meeting someone new, you resist the urge to fill the space with chatter. Your calm silence invites them to open up, and you learn more in 5 minutes of quiet than in 50 of small talk. Silent people catch details others miss. 4. Silence gives words power. If you talk constantly, your words lose weight. But when you speak only when it matters, people pay attention. Example: in a meeting, one person talks endlessly. Another listens carefully and then offers a single thoughtful sentence. Everyone turns to them because silence creates suspense and makes each word count. 5. Silence creates space for love. In deep relationships, silence feels natural. You don't have to fill every moment with speech. You can sit, walk, or share a meal in peaceful quiet. Example: an elderly couple sits on a bench, hand in hand, without a word. They don't need to speak. Their silence says, "I'm here. I love you. I understand you." Often, true love speaks softly, sometimes not at all. Final message. So remember, you don't need to talk to be understood. You don't need to shout to be heard. You don't need endless words to be close to someone. In silence, you discover truth. In silence, you discover peace. In silence, you discover strength. Thank you for following this 5-part journey into the power of silence. If this message inspired you, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more simple, powerful lessons to grow your mind and life. See you next time.